Hi guys, I'm Jiaoying Summers. Welcome back to Tiger Milk Podcast. I almost killed myself because of postpartum depression. Majority is like I did not sleep for a year.
Yeah.
There's no sleep.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. And then I couldn't do it. I had a very mentally abusive ex-husband who is mentally abusive. Like if he just punched me on the face, I'll kill him. I'll neuter him. But like he didn't do that. He's like, I love you so much. And I want to sleep in the morning. He would play music, loud music in my room. I don't know why I can't. Like he's so abusive, like in the little ways. Like so disgusting. I can't even sneaky. He's a fucking snake. And I think I went crazy. I just felt there's nothing left for me because I couldn't sleep, and I just can't sleep.
You know, there's a reason why sleep deprivation is a torture. It's considered a torture.
It is a torture
in by international standards. It's a torture.
Yes, also like in jail, people would torture
Yeah.
prisoners to get secrets out of there.
Yeah, because you lose your mind. You really. I mean, I went 2 months and I lost my mind. So I can't imagine after a year.
It's awful. I mean, thank God I had a son. If I had a daughter, I'd kill myself right away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got lucky.
But those passive aggressive people.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
dangerous.
It's like it's better if he had just punched you.
Yeah, because I can react to it. I know you are hurting me. I'll punch you back.
But like it's gaslighting.
Gaslighting. Oh my God! Like
He's like, because you're like, is he being?
Or he's a father I never had because Asian parents are abusive. My mom's like, you're so ugly. It's okay. And when he say like you are getting fat, I'll be like, he cared about me. He's worried like I would look ugly in that dress in front of other people. He's like, you look like, I had a baby. I was wearing a tube dress to go to Ice House for like the first book show I ever had. I was 2 months in comedy. He's like, you look like sausage meat puking out from the sausage bag. And I just feel so ugly. Like
Wow.
I just feel like a big, disgusting earthworm who just got run over by a car with my fucking fat spewing out. I just felt I was
At your
disgusted by
fragile
myself.
state with postpartum depression. That's a real
I got
deal.
disgusted by my body. I couldn't look at myself. I hate everything about me. It was so disgusting, and that's why like taking care of our mental health as Asian people, we have to talk about it. It's nothing embarrassing
We
about
have
it.
to talk about it.
Being poor is gross, but like being crazy, it's okay.
If you're poor, you're a piece of shit. But
Yeah.
if you're nuts, get help.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Like crazy people, it's okay to be crazy, and it's okay.
And so many of us are crazy. And why wouldn't we be? Especially immigrants.
Oh my God.
Immigrants, we're set up to be fucking nuts.
We are, because there's no turning back. There's no plan B.
And there's no it's like you're a it's like you have no home.
No home.
You know, you're a stranger in a strange land. Wherever you go, your parents are struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't know. Like I just recently watched The Farewell with Awkwafina. I hadn't watched it when it came out.
I haven't. I watched a little. I lied to her when I see Aquafina. I was like, oh my God, it was so good. She's like, yeah. You're like, oh, I love it. I didn't even.
I recently watched it after not having watched it when it came out. And there's a great scene where she does talk about like basically the immigrant experience, where she was like, I was 6 and we moved and everything, like nobody was around. And like, I was terrified because she's talking to her mom. She's like, you had so much fear in your eyes all the time that I was terrified. And I thought that is so poignant, because when you're young, you look to your parents.
Yeah.
Your parents are the ones that are supposed to have it together. They have all the answers. They're the strong one. But if you look at your parents are falling apart.
Oh, your world
like what?
go down.
Who is holding this shit together if they can't hold this shit together?
Yeah.
And they're my parents. And that was such a point. That's the best scene in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's
If
very
you see her
powerful.
again, tell
It's
her.
very powerful.
You can just
I'll just
verbatim
see that.
say.
I'll just say, yeah, I love how you delivered it. It was so important that now I have to be strong for my son, because that movie inspired me. I mean, my son, only my son, not my daughter, because she's a girl. She's 3 and chubby. That's a loser.
How old are your kids?
I don't really remember, but my daughter just turned 3, and my son is turning 5 next month.
Dude, you have little kids.
They are little, and my marriage break apart, and they left. Their father is gone, so he's not in the picture really.
So he's like,
no, he sees them once a month. Like my gardener sees them more. Jose wins them more. Jose and his wife sees my Winston more.
Jose
Yeah,
steps up.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn.
And Yeah, but they have me. I'm trying to be strong. Because I don't show my weakness around them. I try. That's why it was for them. For me to get sober was mandatory because there's a few times Winston came to my room. He's like, "Mommy, I want you to read this story with me." You told I said, "Go away!" And he started crying. He's like, "Daddy's not here. You don't like me anymore." So I said, I still like you. He's like, no, mommy, you don't like me. Whenever I come to see you in the morning, you get angry because I'm hangover.
You're hungover.
I just I can't think. My head is killing me. I have this major migraine, and I have I have good tolerance. That time I was drunk because I didn't eat anything. I had 20 tequilas. Normally I drive every day home after I get drunk. I still can function. So that's a bad thing because that means you have alcohol dependency.
Yeah.
We can drink so much. So because of the kids, I got sober. I decided to get sober in Austin after the show. I murdered the show. It was sold out. The fans were amazing. And I went back to my hotel room. I drank 2 bottles of wine straight. Oh, I asked myself, why did I start vomiting? Why? I threw up on I started choking on my throat. I'm like, why do I do this to myself?
Yeah.
Then I realized the self-sabotaging behavior I have. I don't feel like I deserve success. Being successful make me uncomfortable. I'm still this little girl nobody loves, who's ugly and nobody wants. So I want to remove myself from that successful woman in demand.
That is a very astute observation that you made.
I really felt because I was in therapy for already for 6 months.
Oh shit!
I got in therapy last year on January because I hit to a point that I hate myself.
Yeah.
No matter what I achieved, I hate myself. I just
I still haven't found therapy. I'm still just on drugs. Like the joke that I posted that you're talking about is absolutely true. Like my psychiatrist is like, you should see a counselor. And I'm like, isn't that part of your job? And he's like, no.
I don't do that.
Give you the drugs.
I give the drugs.
And he keeps saying you should find a counselor. And I'm like,
how about you help me find one? Refer me to
He's
one.
tried.
Get me. Try harder.
Yeah.
Try harder.
But like honestly, it's probably the immigrant in me. It's probably a lot of things, but talk therapy.